Good morning. I'm Thomas Buchanan. I'm on a water fast. Thank you for joining me. I started my water fasting over 3 years ago. I was 315 pounds. Uh, I'm kind of sad to say today that I hit another plateau day. I've neither gained an ounce nor have I lost an ounce. Let me rewind 3 or 4 weeks ago. I caught a flu virus. I put up with it for 2.5 weeks. Finally, went to the doctor. He prescribed me 2 antibiotics, which I took for a week. Had weight gain because of the antibiotics, and now this week and part of last week, my body has been flushing the antibiotics, and I've slowly been coming back down. But I hit another plateau day today, so I neither gained an ounce nor did I lose an ounce. I had a viewer contact me, and I get asked this occasionally. What's the difference between what you do in water fasting and intermittent fasting? And there is a big, big difference. In intermittent fasting, uh, you eat for 4 hours, 6 hours, and then you don't eat for the rest of the 24-hour period. In water fasting, the way I do it and the way I recommend that you do it is day one, week one, you are to consume obviously no food, no liquids, no water, no tea, no coffee for a 7-day period. And on the 8th day, you're allowed 3 glasses of 8 to 12 ounce glasses of water until you reach your goal weight. The reason that water fasting is different from intermittent fasting is one big difference, and that is when you start a water fast about day 4 to day 6. Some people, this occurs on day 4. Some people, it occurs on day 5. I've seen it occur as late as day 6, but it does finally occur, and that is you throw your body into ketosis. I submit that you never really go into ketosis when you are intermittent fasting. The body is never given a chance to go into ketosis. Versus water fasting, about day 4 to day 6, your body wakes up. And by the way, the definition of ketosis, a non-medical definition, is about day 4 to day 6, your body wakes up and says, hey, this person's not feeding me food. This person is not giving me caffeine. I have to find something to burn for energy. Well, I think I'll burn the fat around his or her waist, buttocks, and thighs. And it's during that time period, starting around day 4 to day 6, that's when you literally start burning fat for fuel and you start losing fat pounds. Now, don't expect to lose 5 pounds a day when you water fast. You're going to lose between 1/10 of a pound and 1/4 pound a day when you do water fasting. And as I did today, a week has 7 days. 2 of those 7 days, you're going to hit a plateau, or you may bounce up a little. So you're not going to go straight down. Just as when you were gaining weight, you didn't go straight up. Okay. So that's important to know. It's important to understand. But that is the primary difference between intermittent fasting and water fasting. Is again, when you water fast, you actually throw your body into ketosis. And that is a big deal. That will help you lose weight long term. Now, the downside to water fasting is it really sucks the first week to 10 days. I mean, you'll feel like shit. You'll be very low energy. You will have massive headaches if you're a coffee drinker or a tea drinker because your body lets you know when you don't go to Starbucks and get your caffeine for the morning, your venti or your tall or whatever you're accustomed to drinking size wise. I mean, and your body will let you know that it does not appreciate not receiving food. So it's not easy. It's doable. Okay. You will live through it. I can't guarantee that, but I lived through it. You know, I was told I'm going to permanently damage my organs. Uh, I'll pass out by not drinking water for 7 days. That's too hard on the body. Blah, 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 blah. The naysayers are all wrong. And what really, I guess, comforts me, validates me, is I'm starting to see news reports on the mainstream media that, hey, you know what? Water fasting is sort of okay, you know. So uh, it's nice to have somebody say you might have been right. Because, you know, I tried Jenny Craig and Nutrisystem and Ideal Protein and the grapefruit diet and the juicing diet and the seaweed diet and I've tried them all. I haven't tried exactly all of them, but I've tried a lot of the popular ones. And you just can't beat water fasting. I mean, you don't have to buy books, you don't have to buy CDs, you don't have to buy supplements, uh, that will supposedly melt away the fat. You don't certainly have to buy prepackaged foods to eat. You don't have to have a gym membership. As I say often on my channel, you can sit on your couch all day and watch reruns if that's what you want, and you will still lose weight. And I can't overly impress that because a lot of people ask me, well, don't you have to exercise on a water diet to sort of help speed up the weight loss? No, you don't need to walk around the block. You don't need to have a gym membership. You don't need to have a room in your home or your condo or your trailer dedicated to working out. You just don't. But with water fasting, you have to remove the temptation in your home, wherever you are. You have to throw away the ice cream, the pizza, the cookies, the cakes, the Pringles, the fill in the blank. You have to, if you have a neighbor that you hate, go give them all that food, fatten them up, because it should not be in your home. What I have found is that if I have to get in the car to drive through a grocery store to buy a box of cookies or buy a pizza or buy a gallon of ice cream or a half gallon, I won't do it. So that's why I say go through your cupboards, go through your kitchen, go through your refrigerator, and clear out everything that's going to tempt you before you ever start on your water fast. Now, I had another viewer contact me, and he said, I come across like water fasting is the only solution. Let me tell you, folks, there are more than one car manufacturers in America and around the world. There is more than one way to lose weight. They all work to a point. You have to be willing to do it. You have to be tenacious and not give up. And you have to believe in yourself. The only thing I'm saying about water fasting is a cheap way to lose weight because you're consuming no groceries, you're consuming no food. So yes, you can afford water fasting. Uh, Take it from someone that has spent not hundreds but thousands of dollars on the prepackaged foods. Oh, they work for as long as you buy the prepackaged foods. And then when you go back to normal eating, you eat like you used to, and you gain all the weight back plus more. So, yes, there are more than one way to lose weight. I have a bad knee, so even if I had a gym membership, I couldn't go work out. I have a bad knee, so I can't go jog around the block. Okay. And you may have a medical condition or situation that prohibits you from working out. I mean, well, fat people, obese people still need a way to lose weight, even though they can't work out, perhaps because of a physical, uh, disability, a physical issue. Water fasting will allow you to lose weight with zero exercise. I don't care if all you do is get out of bed, get dressed, and sit on your couch all day and watch Mayberry reruns or Adam 12 reruns. You don't need to do anything else. Give your body a chance to purge itself of the crap that you've been eating. Give your body a chance to go into ketosis and track your weight. I always tell people day one of your water fast, week one, day one, you should do two things. You should weigh yourself, same clothes every day. And two, you should hand your cell phone over to someone, spouse, partner, brother, sister, uncle, neighbor's 10-year-old kid, I don't care, and have them take a sideways fat picture of yourself and print it out. Put it on your refrigerator door so you can see what you look like every day. Or put it on your bathroom mirror. So when you go in and every morning and you brush your teeth and you wash your face, you can look at that picture and say, God, I'm fat, I'm obese. And the other thing is track your weight. Take a clean sheet of paper and every day track your current weight, and you should weigh yourself approximately the same time every day, and track how much weight you've gained or you've lost. You can't manage what you don't measure. That's why I have you write down what your current weight is every day. Even today, I neither gained an ounce nor did I lose an ounce, but I wrote down my current weight. And so should you. It inspires you. It shows you what works or what doesn't work, what is working or what is not working. And I submit to you that if you water fast for 4 weeks, after 31 days of water fasting, I can almost guarantee you, you will weigh less in 31 days than you do today. So consider taking me up on my challenge. Not every day is exciting. You're not going to hear me get on and say, "Oh, I lost 5 pounds today." It just doesn't happen. Now, I have been contacted by viewers who say, "This is incredible. I'm losing 2, 3, 4 pounds a day," and I applaud those people. But I'm an acute diabetic, so I lose weight much slower than the normal person. And if you are pre-diabetic or you are an acute diabetic like myself, understand you're not going to lose 10 pounds your first week. You're probably not even going to lose half that or 3/4 of that. You can expect to lose a tenth of a pound to a quarter pound a day for 5 days. And then 1 or 2 of those days, you'll hit a plateau or you may bounce up a little. So that's all I've got for today. Um, keep the questions coming, keep the comments coming. Yes, I do read the nasty comments too. Uh, I, you know, I don't censor the comments at all. I appreciate people with opposing views. I may not agree with you. It's kind of like, oh my, I've done this now several times. I will be contacted by viewers who say, well, you should allow me to drink coffee. Coffee inhibits weight loss. Plain and simple. Put a period after it. I know. I've done enough tests. The coffee bean producers don't like it. The coffee makers don't like. That's fine. And to you, Alice, who contacted me and said, you appreciate my honesty. Wow, what else is there? You've got to be honest with yourself. You've got to be honest and say, and look in the mirror and say, I'm not fat, I'm obese. How did I get like this? Most, if not everything I recommend on my channel for weight loss and water fasting in particular, I've done myself. I didn't read it in some book and have it, be some theory that I've not tried or tested. I don't do anything. I tell you the way it is because I walk the walk and talk the talk every day. So, I mean, I appreciate your comments. I don't necessarily agree. I'm honest. I mean, I'm honest, but I tell it like it is. And I have no ulterior motive than to ask you to forward a link to my channel to your fat and obese friends. And if you would like, click the subscribe button and click the bell icon and click the word all so that you'll be notified when I update my channel Monday through Friday. That's all I ask. I don't want your money. I'm not trying to sell you anything. I'm working on a form right now that will be used by us who are water fasting. And for those of you who have already reached your goal weight and who are trying to maintain a certain range. And even that form that I'm developing will be free. So I'm not out to make a buck off of you. I'm out to, first of all, show you that a 68-year-old man can lose weight. And second, to show you that if an old fart like me can lose weight, you can too. And unless you're, stage 4 cancer or something like that, and you're on some sort of meds, I'll put my meds that I've been on up against yours any day of the week. And I went cold turkey off all my meds. My doctor nearly passed out when I said, I'm gonna try this water fasting. And oh, by the way, I'm going to go off all my meds tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. He's like, well, I don't advise that. Of course not. I mean, doctors make money off prescription meds from the pharmaceutical companies. They've got to pay their mortgages too. They have student loans they have to pay down. And that's what I did. And I had a viewer contact me and say, well, you shouldn't do that. And I said, look, I'm either going to pass out and kiss the concrete and die, perhaps, or I'll survive and get off all these meds, which I did. I mean, my wife came to me when I was under a doctor's care and he was pumping pills into me. My wife came to me a couple of times, walked into a room. I had passed out due to all the meds I was on. So when I say to you, prescription meds inhibit weight loss, I know from what I speak because I was on a lot of them. I was on a lot of the same ones you're on. Thyroid pill, high blood, I had extremely high blood pressure. Well, it's due to my weight. When I started to lose weight, guess what happened to my blood pressure? My blood pressure started to drop. It's a miracle. So again, I appreciate the diversity of comments. That's a nice, a tactful way of saying I appreciate the positive comments and I appreciate the ugly comments. I'm over 65. I've got thick skin. I can handle everything. So that's my update for today. I like to end my show with the saying, if you're walking through hell right now, I don't care whether it's financial, health related, job related, relationship related. If you're walking through hell, keep walking. Make it a great day. Make it a profitable day. And I will see you tomorrow.